Estonia's Ministry of Defense has published a map showing 3 Russian MiG-31 jets crossing into its airspace from east to west over the Gulf of Finland. The fighters penetrated up to 10 kilometers inside Estonia, staying for 12 minutes before NATO jets intervened. The jets had no flight plans, transponders switched off, and no radio contact with air traffic control. Italian F-35s from NATO's Baltic air policing mission were scrambled to escort them out. Tallinn summoned the Russian charge d'affaires and handed over a protest note.
This is about the eastern flank, because here is a direct threat to the eastern flank from, for example, drones or whatever could threaten our allies on the eastern flank. But more generally speaking, you know I don't like that whole eastern flank thinking, because it gives the impression that if I live in Madrid or in London, I am safer than when I live in Tallinn. And that is not true. Because these latest Russian missiles, when they will be launched, they come down with 5 times the speed of sound. And they will take 5 or 10 minutes longer to reach Madrid or London than they take to reach Tallinn or Vilnius. So in that sense, let's agree that within this alliance of 32 countries, we all live on the eastern flank.
Estonia's Defense Minister Hanno Pevkur announced consultations under Article 4 of the NATO Treaty, a mechanism invoked when any member feels its security is threatened. NATO's North Atlantic Council is now preparing to meet early next week. Moscow insists no violation occurred. The Russian Defense Ministry says the MiG-31s were flying from Karelia to Kaliningrad in accordance with international aviation rules, staying over neutral Baltic waters, 3 kilometers from Vaindloo Island. Russia says objective control footage proves it. European leaders reacted sharply. EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas called it a dangerous provocation, warning, "Weakness invites Russia to do more." US President Donald Trump told reporters, "I don't love it. Could be big trouble." In Warsaw, Polish PM Donald Tusk confirmed 10 NATO allies have joined the new Eastern Guardian coalition to reinforce the alliance's eastern flank. Meanwhile, Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky urged Poland and Romania to shoot down hostile objects over western Ukraine, a suggestion that sparked criticism in Poland as unnecessary.
It is Russian President Vladimir Putin alone who is interested in these killings. Every day, this war remains solely his war, the war of Russia alone. And we expect the world to draw conclusions from this, especially after the drone incursion into Poland, a country that is extremely important for the security of all of Europe, a country that so highly respects America and President Trump.
The same day, 2 Russian jets carried out a low flyover of Poland's Petro-Baltic oil drilling platform, violating its security zone in the Baltic Sea. Though no airspace was breached, Poland warned of rising risks. Analysts say the incidents form a pattern of Russian probing meant to stretch NATO's defenses and distract from Ukraine.